Hi kids, today we want to talk about grammar. I really like to write, so I need to have good grammar. Let's begin. Alright kids, let's do 12 verb tenses, Book A. Okay kids, today we are going to talk about the present perfect tense. This is a very important tense in English because we use it for so many situations. The present perfect tense is have plus past participle. We call past participle PP, or has plus PP. Have we use for I, you, we, they, subjects. Has we use for he, she, it, subjects. You know past participle PP. For example, we have learned eat, ate, eaten. Eaten is past participle. All right, the first situation we want to talk about is a finished action in the past is important in the present. So, something happens in the past. It's finished. This is the past. Something happens here. But this past action influences now. All right, for example, A, Mom, can I go out? B, have you finished your homework? A, yes, I have finished my homework. Okay, because you have finished your homework, you can go out. So here we have a child, he finished his homework, and now he wants to go out, so his past action influences what he wants to do now. All right, again, a finished action in the past is important in the present. All right. Number 2. Remember, present perfect tense, have plus PP, has plus PP. Number 2, shows an action is recently completed. Oh, so here is now. Here's the past tense, and this action recently has finished. So you see, recently, it has just been finished. For example, A, you look tired. B, I have just run 10 kilometers. You look hot. Have you just played soccer in this hot sun? A, no, I haven't just played soccer. I'm just hot. So here, this boy, he has just finished running 10K. And here's a person here says, oh my goodness, you look so tired. You look hot. Well, he has just recently finished running 10K. So, shows an action is recently completed. All right, number 3. Remember, present perfect tense, have plus PP or has plus PP. Number 3, a condition that began in the past is still continuing. Well, that's easy. So something started here and it continues all the way to now. Okay? It starts in the past and continues up to now. A, where have you lived for the last 10 years? B, I have lived in Taiwan for the last 10 years. Has your brother studied in Taiwan for the last 10 years? A, yes, he has studied in Taiwan for the last 10 years. Uh-oh, I see a mistake. It's okay. We make mistakes and we take our whiteout and get rid of the mistakes. Not a question, but a period. All right, so somebody came and started living in Taiwan here, and they're still living in Taiwan up to today. All right, very easy. Number 4, remember, present perfect tense, have plus PP or has plus PP. Number 4, works together with lately, recently, and yet. Well, these is the same as before. Something happens lately, recently, or not yet, it's close to now, we use the present perfect tense. A, have you been to Hong Kong yet? B, we have been to Hong Kong recently. C, I haven't been to Hong Kong yet. D, lately I have wanted to go to Hong Kong. So you can see the keywords here. Yet, we ask a question, we can use yet. Recently, keyword here, recently. And again, if it's a negative sentence, haven't been, we can use yet. And here's lately, lately, recently are the same. So we have these keywords which use the present perfect tense. Number 5, present perfect tense, have plus PP or has plus PP. 5, an action occurred at an unspecified time before now. An action occurred at an unspecified time before now. What does that mean? Well, something happened here, and the time, we don't know. We don't know the time. When did this happen? I don't know. A, have you eaten? No time. B, yes, I have eaten. Have you eaten? No, I haven't eaten. Has John written his homework? And Joe? John has written his homework, but Joe has finished her homework. So in all these situations, we don't know the time. Something happened before, we don't know when. The next one, present perfect tense, have plus PP or has plus PP. Number 6, works with adverbs never, already, ever, so far, up to now, since, and for. So we have all these adverbs here. And okay, let's go through each one of them. A, have you ever read Harry Potter? So, sometime in the past, I'm asking you, have you ever, here's the adverb ever, have you ever read Harry Potter? Okay. The boys have already read it. Oh, here, they have already. So sometime here, the boys, they've read it here. But the girls have never read it. There's another adverb there, never. Oh, the girls, they have not read it. Where are the girls? Have you read this? No, the girls have never read it. A, how many books have the boys and girls read since September? Well, so here we have, right now it's June 2021, and this is since September 2020. So we're talking about, here's September 2020, and up to now. Up to now, here's 2021. Okay, so during this time, how many girls and boys have read this Harry Potter? We have here the adverb since. Okay, how many books have the boys and girls read since September? The boys have read 22 so far. The boys have read 2 so far. So the boys from September 2020 to today, 2021, so far, they've read 2 books, and the girls have read 3 up to now. Up to now, the same. Up to now, so far, is the same. So, remember, this works with the adverbs never, already, ever, so far, up to now, since, for. All right, number 7. Present perfect tense, have plus PP, has plus PP. Used with unspecific expressions. Once, many times, and several times. Once, many times, several times. Okay, so here, for example, something happened in the past one time, okay? Or here, something happened in the past several times. Or here, something happened in the past many times. Here, many, 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 many times, okay? All right, let's read. A, has Sam ever played Japanese Go? here we have the adverb ever. He has played Japanese Go many times. Okay, there it is. Many times. Okay, since he was 10 years old. There we have that phrase, since. There's a time. Since he was 10 years old. Maybe he's 10 years old and right now he's 15. So since he was 10 all the way to now he's 15. So about 5 years. Have you ever traveled to Japan? There we have that adverb ever. I have traveled to Japan several times. Oh, see, several times. Okay. And oh, here we have so far this year. So all these key words here help you remember to use present perfect. Look here, since, so far, ever. And remember, this is something that happened once, many times, or several times in the past. All right, number 8, present perfect tense, have plus PP or has plus PP. 8, used to describe an experience, but it's not used to describe a specific event. Okay, so here I have this experience. For example, I have eaten cockroaches. That's an experience that I had. Okay, it's in the past. A, have you ever had a vegetarian pizza? I have had a vegetarian pizza, but my bro hasn't had pizza before. So I have this experience, my bro, he doesn't have this experience. A, have you ever ridden a horse before? There we have those adverbs. Have you ever ridden a horse before? B, I haven't ridden a horse before, but my bro has ridden a horse. Okay? These are talking about experiences that you've had. Present perfect tense, have plus PP or has plus PP. 9, used to express a change that has happened over a period of time. Okay, this one's very easy. So here, right here, you are 150 centimeters. And maybe a year later, you're now 172 centimeters. So during this time, you have changed. There is a change. All right? So used to express a change that has happened over a period of time. A, have you grown since I saw you 2 years ago? Well, there we have that since again. Since I saw you 2 years ago. Yes, I have grown 5 centimeters since you saw me 2 years ago. All right, see, there it is again. Has your hometown changed since you went home 10 years ago? There it is again. Since you went home 10 years ago. Your hometown. No, my hometown hasn't changed since I went home 10 years ago. So when we see a change over a period of time, we like to use the present perfect tense. Number 10, present perfect tense, have plus PP, has plus PP. 10, used to list the accomplishments of individuals and humanity. So humanity or an individual has done something great. Well, there it is. Something great has happened. A, has man walked on the moon? B, yes, man has walked on the moon. A, how have we learned to communicate in the 21st century? B, we've learned to communicate via the internet in the 21st century. So here we have communication in the 21st century is on the internet, on our phones. Very easy to communicate with people. That's a great achievement for humanity. Here we have a man, Neil Armstrong. He walked on the moon. That's a great accomplishment for him as an individual, but also a great accomplishment for humanity. All right, let's do exercise 3. Make negative sentences. So we're going to be using haven't and hasn't. First things first, let's color the subject. This is very important. The subject, our class. Number 1, 2, Tim and Joe. 3, it. 4, the cat. 5, I. 6, we. 7, Fred. 8, they. 9, Stephen. 10, the teacher. Now let's color the verbs. Number 1, to write. Number 2, to carry. Number 3, to start. Number 4, to jump. Number 5, to visit. 6, to go. 7, to steal. 8, to tell. 9, to walk. 10, to come. Notice all of these have not. So these are going to be negative sentences. So not, 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 not. Okay, let's begin. Number 1 is a tricky question. Our class. You can answer this in 2 ways. If you're saying our class is 1 unit, then we need to use it. It's like a it. So our class is it. So we use has or hasn't. Okay? If you think that this class has many members in it, many people, many students in the class, then you have to use have or haven't. So this one is very tricky. All right. The verb is to write. Write, wrote, written. All right. So we could say, number 1, our class hasn't written the test yet. You could also say, our class haven't written the test yet. Mr. Radisha likes, our class hasn't written the test yet. Number 2, subject, Tim and Joe. Verb, to carry. Carry, carried, carried. Tim and Joe, 2 boys. Tim and Joe haven't carried a box. Number 3, it. Subject, it. Verb, to start. Start, started, started. It hasn't started to snow. Number 4, the cat. 1 cat. Verb, to jump. Jump, jumped, jumped. The cat hasn't jumped onto the table. Number 5, subject, I. Verb, to visit. Visit, visited, visited. I haven't visited the castle. Number 6, subject, we. Verb, to go. Go, went, gone. We haven't gone out of the room. Number 7, subject, Fred. Verb, to steal. Steal, stole, stolen. Fred is 1 boy. Fred hasn't stolen the money. Number 8, subject, they. Verb, to tell. Tell, told, told. They haven't told Ann about it. Number 9, Stephen, 1 boy. Walk, walk, walked, walked. Stephen hasn't walked through the park. Number 10, the teacher, 1 teacher. Verb, to come. Come, came, come. The teacher hasn't come to the party. Let me review number 1 again. It's very important. Mr. Radisha likes our class as 1 unit. So, to write. Write, wrote, written. Our class hasn't written the test yet. All right, very good. All right, exercise 4, make negative sentences. All right, first thing we do is we color the subjects. All right, so we have number 1, she. 2, they. 3, my father. 4, the children. 5, J and T. 6, his mom. 7, I. 8, my boss. 9, he. 10, Sarah. Now let's do the verbs. Number 1, to tidy up. Number 2, to use. Number 3, to polish. Number 4, to read. Number 5, to learn. Number 6, to make. Number 7, to skate. Number 8, to phone. Number 9, to wash. Number 10, to take out. All right, some of these have those key words that we talked about earlier. For example, number 1 has yet. Number 2, so far. Number 4, yet. Number 6, so far. 7, yet. Number 10, yet. And all of these are not. So we have all of these questions are not, because these are negative sentences. Negative sentences. We have not, not, not. All right, let's begin. Number 1, she, subject she, to tidy up, tidy, tidied, tidied. Remember the Y is out, I-E-D at the end. She hasn't tidied up her room yet. The yet goes at the end. She hasn't tidied up her room yet. Number 2, subject they, verb to use, used, used. They haven't used a PC so far. Number 3, my father, one man, verb to polish, polish, polished, polished. My father hasn't polished the car. It is still dirty. Number 4, the children, many children. Verb is to read, 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 read. The children haven't read the comics yet. Number 5, subject J&T, 2 children. Verb to learn, learn, learned, learned. Or we could say learn, learnt, learnt. Either way is okay. So J and T haven't learned the words, so they'll probably fail the test. You could also say J and T haven't learnt the words, so they'll probably fail the test. Number 6, subject his mom, verb to make, made, made. His mom hasn't made breakfast so far. Number 7, subject I, verb to skate, skate, skated, skated. All right, I haven't skated on a lake in winter. Number 7, I haven't skated on a lake in winter yet. Number 8, my boss, one person, verb to phone, phone, phoned, phoned. My boss hasn't phoned the helpline. Number 9, subject he, verb wash, wash, washed, washed. He hasn't washed his favorite t-shirt himself. Number 10, subject Sarah, verb to take out, took out, taken out. Sarah hasn't taken out her dog yet. Sarah hasn't taken out her dog yet. Okay, very easy. Okay, kids, thank you for watching this video. Now I need you to do a big favor for me. I want you to like this video, and I want you to leave a comment for me. I want you to write, "Thank you, Mr. Radisha," and then leave your English name. Really appreciate it. Thanks.